Greetings, everyone. My name is Azur, and welcome to my Let's Try of the demo of Greak Memories of Azur, a hand-drawn 2D puzzle platformer in development by Navegante Entertainment. I'll be spending at least 20 to 25 minutes on this demo, giving my second impressions along the way. Here's our main protagonist, Greak. He begins at this lonely cliffside. While traveling through this eerie forest. Adara. I suppose that's the name of his sister. Combat time. There's no stamina system to worry about, so keep slashing away. And you can easily stun lock the enemies to death. I know what's gonna happen. This is going to start collapsing. Almost made it. Already, I'm enjoying this ambient atmosphere, combined with this hand-drawn aesthetic. There you are, Dara. I'm playing this game using a keyboard and mouse. Unlike her brother, Adara does have a stamina gauge, which is used when firing her magic bolts and while hovering. Here's a nice quality of life feature. If both of your characters are close enough and you press and hold left shift, you can make them run and jump at the same time. This is something I wish more games in this genre had. Not only that, if an enemy's nearby, they'll automatically start attacking it. They're not completely defenseless, is what I'm saying. Lycer Fortress. In order to open this, I need 2 gears. I can also hold down R for them to come to me, but I'm completely stationary while this is active. The first gear is behind this gate. Once again, you can easily stun lock most enemies using Greak. Gear number 1. I suppose this is one way only. This sort of character-based, puzzle-solving gameplay reminds me the most of The Lost Vikings and Trine. Simple puzzles so far, but there are multiple ways of solving them. She can also slowly hover upwards. Bats are my biggest problem to deal with. There's gear number 2. Greak with his double jump is better at jumping high. Meanwhile, his sister Adara is better at crossing horizontal gaps. That's both of them. Doing fairly well so far. Holding R is useful when your other character is fairly close by. It's boss time. Lycer Fortress, Erlag Bonebreaker. Couldn't do it. This is the point in this demo where the combat goes from relatively straightforward to somewhat of a challenge. You can fight Lycer with either character, but for the extra challenge, I'll fight him with Greak. At half health, he enters the second phase. This is where things become really tricky. Especially with this charge attack. You have enough time to get 3 strikes in. The issue is that every time he hits the walls and you're at ground level, it sends you bouncing up a bit. Down he goes. And this marks the end of the demo. In fact, the full version of this game will be available really soon. Here are my overall thoughts. Beginning with the graphics. The hand-drawn graphics make this look rather distinct. Combine this with the eerie atmosphere and aesthetics, it makes the whole world feel rather mysterious, but at the same time, fantastical feeling. Kind of like a dark fantasy. I also like the character designs. They're more simplistic, yes, but they're immediately recognizable, and compared with the rather horrifying undead creatures, makes them look somewhat adorable. but in a way that makes them still look badass. So badass adorable. The music also contributes to this atmosphere, adding to the world's mysterious, ethereal flair. Story-wise, the hook has me somewhat intrigued. Why did Greek start alone at a cliffside? What's with all these undead monsters showing up? How did Lycer Fortress become abandoned? And most important of all, what's going on in this magical land of Azur? Gameplay-wise, this did a sufficient job at showcasing the puzzle gameplay, and immediately showcasing the differences between two of the three playable characters. Greek is more of the rogue, and his sister is more of a mage. He's better at scaling heights, she's better at crossing gaps. And eventually, when the third sibling's available, Rato's looking to be the big brother knight archetype, albeit with the addition of a hookshot. It was fun to swap between these siblings to solve these puzzles, and I believe there's more than one way to solve them. Difficulty-wise, outside the end boss, it wasn't too tough. Lycer was definitely a difficulty spike. He punishes your mistakes hard. Last but not least, I like the added quality of life feature where you can move multiple characters at once if they're close by, and if an enemy comes close to a non-active sibling, they'll automatically start attacking them. They're not a weak, defenseless sitting duck. I quite enjoyed my time with this demo. I wish the best of luck to the developers of this title. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.